We are here. Hey, 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 ho.
We're here. We have beer. Get used to it.
I don't have beer.
What?
I don't have beer.
What? That's on you, Brandon. I mean, I heard you had something else, but
I got other stuff and things. Mm-hmm.
you got stuff and things.
Got stuff and things. I'll be stuffing things. Oh, time crunch. Uh-oh.
Now, if you had to draw this like follow the maze type shit, could you do it?
Fuck no.
Quitter.
Not one bit. Let's see what we got here. We got 4 seconds until we can talk about all sorts of stuff and things.
What are you talking about? We got theme song.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to talk some shop? The boss and the box. Fucking shop with 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 the boss and the box. It's good every time, man.
Well, it's just as funny how Pablo Esco was so mad that Madam got that one and he didn't. Like, he was like, oh, fuck, man. Should have been me.
You know, I wish there was more time in the world. I could make another goddamn game show.
Well, we still got one we never did.
Which one was that?
That's some bullshit.
Oh. Huh.
Remember, we talked about doing that live.
Oh, that's right. So, like, I don't know, like, dude, like, when are we gonna do that? Are we gonna do that, like, sometime this year, or?
You're the one with the scheduling issues going on tour and shit. By the way, everybody, before we get too deep in talking about nothing, Lenny! That's not where I was going with that. Where I was going to was, welcome to episode 151 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. I am only one half of your handsome, humble, heavyweight co-host duo. That is the Lunchbox, one word, capital L, capital B. Thank you very much. Joined as always by... I got another. Brandon Blacker.
The excellence of execution. I don't know. Hey, I'm Brandon. They call me the boss. What's up, man?
I had one earlier, and I just it just train derailed, dude. Like, I had it while I was working today. I had one. I think it was while I was working on my battle rap that I'll eventually challenge Kanga Bear to.
Wait, what?
What?
A battle rap?
Why not? I mean, sometimes you just got to scratch that itch. My opponent's not a bear. My opponent's a Kanga bitch. But
what would a Kanga bear look like?
I don't know. You've seen him. You've seen what a Kanga bear looks like.
No, I'm not talking about Kanga bear. I'm talking about a kangaroo bear. What would a kangaroo bear look like?
Maybe he really is one. You ever stop think about that?
What do you think? He's like an anamorph?
Maybe. Or maybe that's just they look very human-esque. Maybe they're bald because of like some weird crossbreeding between the kangaroo and the bear. And like being as it's like a smaller breed of kangaroo, like and a smaller breed of bear. Like he's small like Kanga Bear, and like he's hairless and weird looking.
See, I can't for the life of me ever imagine a kangaroo without boxing gloves on. I'm kind of cursed of that being like a nerdy gamer guy, like, growing up playing Streets of Rage. Like I don't know if you've ever played that, but
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. One of the characters, his name is Rue, I think. He's literally just a boxing kangaroo.
I was always what was the skater kid's name?
Skate.
Okay, yeah, it was Skate.
Yeah,
okay.
Quite literally.
Like that's what I wanted to say, but I was like, no, I got to be wrong. That's dumb.
Yeah, dude. Like those are some of my favorite games. Like, what did you have growing up as a kid?
I was a Sega Genesis, NES, and then pretty much everything Sega. Like
Yeah.
we stopped at the 32X, but it was the Genesis. Then we got a Genesis with the Sega CD combo, and then we got the 32X.
All right. So let's take a trip down memory lane here. So, Tristan says TMNT. Absolutely. Uh,
Yeah,
well,
that style of game, the Double Dragon, and the
Turtles in Time. One of the. I mean, I know that's Super Nintendo, but like Turtles in Time was one of the best beat 'em up games ever.
yeah, that's where I was going with that. The beat 'em up games, the walk forward and beat 'em up games, even like so far as your not Ghosts and Goblins, but Golden
Golden
Axe.
Axe. Um, my second favorite, like Turtles in Time's my absolute favorite when it comes to that. My second favorite, hands down, X-Men, the arcade game. You ever play that?
Was that the one that they then was that the one that was only arcade, or was that the one they released on Genesis too?
They eventually ported it, but it was only in arcade for a while. Yeah.
Okay.
That
I'm trying to remember the arcade one. Like I said, I played the fuck out of the Genesis one where you could either be Wolverine,
Gambit.
Cyclops, who else was it?
Yeah.
Gambit, and fuck, who was the other one?
Nightcrawler, I think.
Yes. Yeah, and then outside of that, you could also you could summon different mutants to help you out in different situations. You know, you call Storm down and she'd fucking, change the weather. You call Jubilee and she'd shoot fucking useless ass sparklers.
So I mean, let's think of that real quick. Speaking of Jubilee, like, how even this day. Okay, so I'm gonna drop some nerd knowledge on you. Some things you probably don't know. So, Jubilee is pretty much a worthless mutant. Her power is shooting sparklers and fireworks, and every once in a while she might like blind somebody or, kind of shock them, like, oh god, that was scary, rather inconvenient.
Yeah, pretty much. Like kind of scare them, maybe ignite something.
Kind
Yeah.
of inconvenient. Well, later on, Jubilee becomes a motherfucking vampire. So she now lives her days as a fireworks spewing vampire, and she is even more dangerous now.
Well, then that might have been useful.
Yeah. So out of all the Sega games you had, remembering stuff as a kid, what was the worst game you had? Can you remember that?
The Jurassic Park for Sega CD.
Ooh. Was that the top down where you viewed it from the top?
No, first person.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It was the first person one that you had to get the bolt cutters to cut to walk into the T-Rex paddock, and then the motherfucker never showed up.
Yes.
And then the only thing I ever really got to fight were Compies, Dilophosaurs, and if you got into the Raptor enclosure, man, like I never found any of the good guns.
Oh, we're getting some fun comments.
Oh, right on. Look, we got Squirtle all over my face in the chat.
How massive is your horse shaft, Daddy? Well, if you tuned...
Which one? Wait, which one's Daddy?
That's a good question. You know what? You're probably Daddy since you have the New Balances.
Well, I do have the New Balances. I am a little older, but you look older.
I don't look older.
Yes, you do.
Bullshit.
You look older than I do.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We have to put that as a poll. Who looks older?
Can I at least grow my goatee back first? Because right now, you actually might have me beat.
And like, I didn't mean to offend you the other day when you're like, oh, I accidentally shaved my beard or whatever. It's like, wait a minute, you had a beard?
That was one of those moments I was going to fling something back, and I was like, low blow, dude. And like, I had nothing else creative, so I just left it alone and tried to think maybe I'll come back.
They're back? Oh, did we get an appearance by the Wolfie, the son of Box?
As of right now, no, but that could change. He's pretty up and about.
Usually he's kind of on his way to bed, huh?
Well, I mean, she'll be trying to get him to bed here soon, but like he napped a little late. He's eating a bunch. Last week, one of the reasons I was so incommunicado with everybody was my kid was having problems pooping.
Oh no.
Yeah, and like he went from the previous like Thursday to Saturday with really nothing, and so I was kind of freaking out by it.
Ah.
So we started getting him on a laxative and whatnot, and it took a few days, and then like Wednesday and Thursday, or maybe it was Thursday and Friday. It was Thursday and Friday. Like he was just a nonstop fountain of shit.
Oh my god. So, okay, so when I was doing behavioral therapy, I used to work for a Nigerian family, and they they showed me this like technique which I had no idea if it works or not. They just showed me what they do for a laxative for the kid. They're just like yeah, if you put Vaseline on your finger and like just stick it up the baby's butt, then they'll start pooping like immediately. I'm like, I didn't need to know that, but thank you. I'm like, thanks, man.
Hey, you know what? I mean, it's one of those things too. Like, no, that is an old world laxative style thing.
Yeah. Who is Squirtle all over my face? Is that Trip Rogers? Newspaper boy. What are you talking about, Jordan? Newspaper boy. Oh, you're talking about Paper Boy? Yeah.
Paperboy. Paperboy. Paperboy was dope on
That
NES.
game was hard.
Yeah, but when they tried to fucking bring it into any time they tried to next gen it, it just wasn't as good. Like some things should just be left alone. Like I don't know how I'd feel if they redid Contra.
I think they have redone Contra.
Well, and yet, like you said, you think they've redone Contra. You can vividly remember everything from the original Contra, but you can't remember if you're sure if they remade it. That tells you all you need to fucking know.
Harley in the chat, he says Contra has been redone, and I believe that. I believe that.
Who?
His name is Harley D. Macklemore. He's
Now we got Jigglypuff with a tight puff hole.
Oh my god, I'm loving this. Welcome.
Baby.
Welcome to the world of Shinfo, everybody. Shitty info for everyday life. You are tuning in to episode 151 of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box.
Snowledge. Basically, we're just talking about bullshit. All right? All the bullshit you want to bullshit about. Because, well, we had an idea, and bluntly stated, with the death of Scott Hall, Blacklist forcing a cancellation, Brandon's birthday forcing a cancellation, the collectors invading and getting trashed as fuck with me last week. By the way, thank you, Najee Morgan and wait, no, not Najee didn't show up. That's right. thank you, Solomon King and Harshaw Smith for fucking coming down and rocking with us last week. That shit was awesome. I don't remember much.
By the way, I just gotta put this. This episode is sponsored by the Collector's Dicks.
No, remember they said you needed to fucking do something about Solomon King's tongue because now it's weird and how fucking and maybe move him over so that way Will's dick isn't touching Solomon's elbow. And now it's kind of creepy that he's standing over Najee like that and that everybody's got wood.
What the hell is going on YouTube right now? Is this?
I don't know. Take the fucking collectors down.
Oh, okay.
Like, I saw Snorlax my sacks.
This is great.
Pikachu's massive yellow banana.
Is this one person? Because this is amazing.
Is that Kangabear for all my talking shit earlier?
Snorlax, my sacks, Jigglypuff, and this is all one person. Come on.
Is that unless there's some fucking wackadoo out there that like called out like, hey, and, like there's a group chat with everybody who has hilarious names like this.
If it's not somebody we know, I have an idea of who it might be. I think this is Josh Wallen.
Bulbasaur my bulbs. And he's working fast, man. Like, I'm impressed.
You know, he probably has like a triple screen, and he's got like 5 different YouTube accounts open right now.
Just all open at the same fucking time.
Yeah, he's got like the gay Pornhub channel open. He's having a good time. He's watching us. He's watching Pornhub. He's
Well, see, do you think he's just watching Pornhub, or do you think he's fucking like looking up all the like reenactment stuff or all the fucking parodies of it?
I mean, they have to do a Pokemon. I think so.
Well, dude, I like don't. Hey, I tried to find that fucking Big Comfy Couch parody.
What?
You've never seen the picture of the? It looks like the chick from Big Comfy Couch, except she's got a chest piece and massive ass titties. And she's
Oh
yeah, and she's laying there. I tried to find that.
Dude, that chick kind of had a butter face, but I would have hit it. What?
Are you talking about the actual Big Comfy Couch chick?
Either one.
No, the other one, I mean, you couldn't really tell what her face looked like. Because A, she's already all made up in porn. And B, like, she had on the nose, the headband, like, and a little bit of the face paint.
Wait, I know who's doing this. It's, what was her name from last week? Danica Bloodwin. Danica Bloodwin is Pokemoning us all over the interwebs.
You're putting your money on Danica Bloodwin?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Dude, it was crazy how she just showed back up and started hitting on the collectors.
You know what I think actually happened was, I think I think she never hung up. So when I removed her from the from the OBS, I think when she wanted to pop back in, she just popped back up. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing. Remember, we've had this issue when my Skype is frozen up or your Skype is frozen up. The call doesn't end and you can just rejoin it.
Ah.
Like, so if she hangs up, she can still, if the call's still going on, she can just rejoin it.
Okay.
So I think she went back to Skype and was like, I'm going to call him back and just rejoin the fucking call.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by the Collector's Dicks. You shall see them on May 1st at Blacklist Pro Wrestling in Dinuba, California.
Also, April 30th at Taco Fest in Modesto.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask Heather about that. Because I don't mind doing it. I just want to make sure she's cool with it.
Right, because you'd be disappearing for the whole weekend, right?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
You can just go stay at the Bell's house, dude.
The Bell's house?
Yeah, just leave Taco Fest and go to the Bell's.
Well, I mean, if I go to the Bell's, you know what's going to happen.
I do.
I'm going to get drunk.
Okay.
I might wake up somewhere with my pants off.
Okay.
I might wake up somewhere with my pants off and something in my butt. And I might get painted up.
All right. The only reason you'd wake up with something in your butt is if you asked for it.
I don't know.
Or agreed to it.
I don't know. The Bells are kind of rapey in a fun way.
No, dude. Because, like, Dave's handsy as fuck. But if a girl says, please don't, he doesn't. Hey, what's up, Matthias? About time you showed up.
Matthias.
Oh, my God. I think it was Heather.
Heather?
Yeah. I think Heather is Squirtle all over my face, Snorlax my sacks. Fucking.
I would be surprised if Heather knew that many Pokemon.
Off the top, maybe. But I would not be surprised at her moxie to track them down and make witty names out of them.
Heather is here, though.
That's why I said I think it's Heather.
So, Heather, we've been hit up by a YouTube. I don't even know what to call this person. Hitting us
Stalker.
up, YouTube stalker with like 5 or 6 different Pokemon accounts. Let's see, Squirtle all over my face. Pikachu's massive yellow banana. Snorlax my sax, Jigglypuff with a tight puff hole.
And then what was the other one? It wasn't a name. It was a comment. It was Bulbasaur my bulbs.
Yeah, Bulbasaur my bulbs.
Matthias, if this is an online personality, this is an online multiple personality.
You know what? I don't know what you're drinking right now, but I'm drinking margaritas, and it's pretty damn good.
So are you wasting away again in Margaritaville?
I am.
Are you searching for your lost shaker of salt?
Oh, dude, I forgot the salted, but it doesn't need it. It's very sweet. It's very good.
You know, because some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all your fault.
That's right. Sing it, baby. Sing it.
So anyway, I prepared stupid questions to ask you.
Oh man.
And if you got something else, like we can segue afterwards. But real quick, I just want to know, what low budget horror movie do you want to see made into a massive fucking high budget blockbuster cinematic masterpiece?
Oh man, that's hard because all of the best movies are low budget.
True, but which one would you look at and be like, man, if they could just put this on the big screen? Galaxy of Terror, Matthias. Funny story about that movie. I only watched it so I could see the blonde chick get like fucked by the worm, because that chick had nice ass knockers, and when I was a kid, like I didn't quite understand how violent that was. And B, that was in the era when, you know, you didn't really buy movies, you just taped them off HBO, right? You had that era at your household?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of that was the first porn I've ever seen. Like there were 3 movies and then a porn.
Oh my god, that's great. God, dude, this is the hardest question of all time, because I swear to God, like I just said, the best movies are low budget movies. So giving
Ellie Von Grimm answered it in 5 minutes.
Fine, The Toxic Avenger.
Okay.
You know, give that movie a budget. Give it. You know what? Fuck the CGI. Put all the budget in the practical effects. I don't want CGI in my movies. I fucking hate CGI. And all the
What do you mean the fuck did you turn into, Madam J? Talking Shop with the Boston Box, episode 151. Implying we're going to be drinking because it's 151, but I got no Malibu rum, more pineapple juice.
I need to hit up Kanga Bear. I need to get him on here to have an impromptu rap battle. Let's go.
I do it, but,
well,
you know.
Well, what about you, man?
I would want to see, like, one of those horrible-ass ones, like, fucking... Did you actually watch WrestleMasker after we fucking did the trailer to it?
Okay, so I turned it on, but I fell asleep, so technically no. I only fell asleep because it was bedtime. So.
I would love to see that with like the full-blown like cast of WWE, AEW, high-level indies. Yeah, but Matthias, hit me with specific examples, because I mean you could throw that all out there and that's cool, but give me a couple specifics.
Bongzilla.
Right, Ginger Dead Man.
Dude, those movies are great. Well, okay, the first movie was great. Oh my god. Oh, I totally like had something in my head. I was totally gonna give it to you. I forgot. That's what drinking. Oh my god, I already drank the whole thing. Shit.
Well, you were drinking it in pre-show.
Right.
Hey, if Kanga Bear shows up and, you know, throws the gauntlet down, we'll see. Jordan.
Let's see if I can tag him. Let's see.
But only if Brandon agrees to do it too.
Oh, I can't rap. I can't rap at all.
Sergeant Kabuki Man, Samurai Cop.
Oh shit. Well,
Well,
speaking.
okay, Madam J, the question I posed to Brandon was, what low budget film that you love would you like to see redone with a huge budget? Like, just see it like given that royal taste. Like, I would love to see The Puppet Masters done with a better budget.
We almost got that.
The remake was fan funded and it wasn't. I'm trying to think of the word. Like, it was good. Like, it was really, really well done. But it wasn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like that full scale, like push to like the movie phone book in a world where puppets come back to life type shit.
Go on.
But anyway, by the way, Matthias, the it's not Vampire Slayer, it's Vampire Hunter, isn't it?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Or is it? No, he's right. It's Jesus Christ Vampire Slayer, Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Okay, I got to roast Jordan real quick. She goes, Brandon Blacker, wouldn't you want Chucky? Have you been paying attention the last couple years? Have you been paying attention? Chucky has a big budget, high rating TV show. Chucky has been remade with a box office budget with a movie that wasn't very good, but still got a remake. Come on! Where have you been?
Okay, to be fair, you are 100% dead on the show. Like 100% spot on. The remake though, as you're the first one to say that it is not a Chucky movie. It didn't even need to have the same name. It could have been called Chucky, or it could have been called like Good Guy Doll, or wait, it wasn't even called Good Guy.
Right. It was just Child's Play. Yeah, so, dude, like...
All right, Matthias, stop shotgunning, dude. Stop shotgunning. Relax.
I feel like he's got the catalog in front of him right now. He's just like, all right, guys.
Pet Cemetery. Oh, God damn it. All right, now I'm going to tear up Jordan. First of all, Pet Cemetery originally was a high-level, big-budget cinematic blockbuster.
Right.
Pet Cemetery 2, while not as critically acclaimed, had a solid cast and was still kind of a bigger movie. It had the fucking kid from Terminator. Mm-hmm. It had the original John Connor, for Christ's sake.
Ed Furlong.
And then, thank you, by the way. And then they had a reboot about 2-3 years ago, which was fucking stellar. Creepy as fuck. Like, Brandon reviewed it, and I got to finally sit down and watch it, and like, it was one of those times, like, even in my ever-exhausted dad life, I stayed up and watched it alone. And it was glorious.
Right.
A little less creepy because it was the 11-year-old girl who got hit by the truck and all that, but they made it make more sense.
Yeah. No, 100%. I actually prefer, I think Matthias will probably give me shit for this, but I prefer the new Pet Sematary over the original.
They're just different.
I give you points for trying, Jordan. You're trying a little too hard. Van Helsing, if we're talking...
Was a big budget movie.
Was a big budget movie with Hugh Jackman, and it was awful.
I was going to say, yeah, it wasn't good.
No.
Let's not confuse you. That's like Dracula Untold.
I like I don't know if you can see her other comment, but she did a spelling faux pas here. Van Helsingborg.
Van Helsingborg.
I want to see that movie.
Is that like that would be starring Danhausen? Madam J says Yellowbeard, but they couldn't recast that and have it be as epic as the original because half the cast are dead now. I've never seen Yellowbeard.
I mean, I've seen someone give themselves a yellow beard, but that's a whole nother story.
Jesus Christ, Matthias is just listing every movie that he thought could have been done better if they had more money.
Well, I mean, that's good, though. You're giving us some ammo, so thank you for that, Matthias.
Well, I mean, like I said, he's just like, I haven't been here in a minute. They ask a question that fucking works for me. Go. And no, I do appreciate it.
Tommy Cruise. Tommy.
Tommy Cruise.
He said Hatchet would be great. Hatchet is fantastic. It is.
But I get what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you were to take that and, like, put, like, Kane Hodder.
Matthias also says them. Wait. Was that also the name of the Rowdy Piper movie?
No, that's They Live.
They Live. Thank you. Sorry.
And you know what?
Brain fart. Can you imagine?
Nobody.
Can you imagine a big budget of that one?
No. Nobody touch fucking They Live. I will fucking find out where they live and, like, shit in their mailbox.
I don't think anybody could deliver that line, just that one line, as well as Rowdy Piper could have.
I have come here to chew bubblegum and to kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
He wants a budget increase if hell comes to Frogtown.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Tommy Cruise. Me and Tommy Cruise agreed on something.
Keep They Live as a cult. I agree. Like, what could they possibly do to make it a big budget film? I mean, it was done personally. I mean, it was done great. Also with like the 18-minute alley street fight.
Well, did you know that it only had a budget of like a modest like 700 grand or maybe even 70 grand? Like it was done so cheaply that like it going to theaters totally fucking made all its money back. And now it's turned into such a fucking classic.
Okay, let's see.
Good evening, Mike Bannock.
Oh no, get this. Okay. So They Live has a box office budget of $3 million and they made $13 million in North America alone.
Right, and that's off the box office.
Yeah.
Over the years, it has become something so beloved.
What's up, Vanek?
Mike Vanek. People Under the Stairs with Jordan Peele. By the way, what's up, Jonathan Zero? Good evening, man. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing great up there up north.
Pitch Black Mass in the house. What's up, man?
Pitch Black Mass, Bray Wyatt's thinner younger brother. No, dude, when he did that on your fucking quarantine video where you did the musicians transitioning.
Yeah.
And he fucking did the lantern, like that was awesome. And I know he's been doing that. I know it's not a Bray Wyatt ripoff, but you know, we always draw similes.
Dude, yeah, like so many movies. Like this is just a conversation that can just keep on going and keep on.
No, because I have more questions.
All right, hit me.
Which past action celebrity do you think should have wrestled, and against whom?
Oh man, this is such an easy question. There's multiple answers, but I'll bring it down to the most cliche answer. It has to be Sylvester Stallone.
Okay.
And wrestle against who? I mean, we got Thunder Lips and Rocky. You know, so Hulk Hogan, sure. But I would have loved to have seen fucking Sly Stallone take on Macho Man Randy Savage. And the promos between them, you could, hey, yo, you know, the Macho Man, you think you're going to come to me? You know, the mano y mano tough guy persona of Sly Stallone taking on, you know, cocaine-filled Macho Man.
I keep telling you, Macho Man was not on cocaine, per many people near him. And the reason for it is not that he supposedly was against cocaine, but that he was too cheap to waste his money on cocaine.
You know what? I believe that.
That was the thing on him. Like, According to Bruce Pritchard, he'd be like, "Hey man, we're here. I'll take a beer. He wants one too. Separate checks. Hey, what's up, you guys? You want a beer? Hey, Bruce, buy him a beer. That one's on the Macho Man." Like,
what do you think? Yeah, Sly Stallone would definitely be mine. What about you?
Bruce Willis versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Wow. Okay.
John McClane versus the Rattlesnake.
We would have
Corbin Dallas taking on the Bionic Redneck.
we would have to see a cinematic match for that one.
Why?
I wouldn't be able to see them going mano a mano, but I would see Bruce Willis, John McClane doing like just crazy like trap things or getting the drop on them, that kind of stuff. Like I think it would have to be a cinematic match for Bruce Willis.
Now, dude, Bruce Willis was a badass back then. Like, Cat was tough, genuinely tough.
Mm-hmm. I love that though. Oliver Gunner versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Who the fuck is Oliver Gunner?
I don't know. I mean, maybe Julian Sands versus Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, see, there you go, sucking off Julian Sands again. But, and then stylistically, like, a Jackie Chan, a Van Damme, a Seagal versus, like, Rob Van Dam. Or, like, fucking Muda. Or one of those high-level karate guys.
Can I just have the whole locker room just beat up Steven Seagal?
No, man, because I'm Steven Seagal. And if you just watch his hands, always watch his hands, man, you'll never get hit. Because you look at his hands. Steven Seagal under siege. Stormy, go lay down, dude. Go. I'm not letting you in because 10 seconds from now, you're just going to bark to come out.
Yeah, what a terrible human being. Oh, man. God, there's a lot of answers. Oh, shit. I just want to watch Street Fighter now.
Mike Vanek says that Schwarzenegger was supposed to wrestle Andre.
How's that supposed to happen?
I think Vince probably saw him in Conan and was like, "Oh my God, I love him. He's so vascular." And then he called him and brought him down to the office and he realized he's fucking 5'6".
Yeah.
He was like, never mind. Never mind.
I got a lot of big muscles. That's it.
Oh, dude, no, the Governor's badass. He's just short.
Yeah. No, like if you ever go to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, you see his shoe prints in the cement, and his feet are tiny.
Dude, he's not a big dude outside of being shredded.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he smoked mini cigars that were almost as big as him.
I smoke my stogie wherever I want. Or how about this? Fucking Bruce Willis again versus Razor Ramon. The badass versus the bad guy, Chico.
Bruce Willis would be cutting promos where he's just he's quiet. He's like a Jake the Snake Roberts,
Yeah, he doesn't have to yell about it.
No. I imagine him kind of cutting promos like he was in Pulp Fiction,
Or what about like Dolph Lundgren versus like fucking Hulk Hogan? Or fucking Barbarian?
Yes.
Like, just big meaty men slapping meat.
Who was the guy in Bloodsport? I don't think anybody actually knows his name. Maybe Matthias will know his name.
The Asian cat?
Yeah, the main guy in Bloodsport. Yeah.
Oh, wait, Jean-Claude Van Damme was the main guy in Bloodsport.
Wait, am I drawing a blank here? Let's see. I think I'm drawing a fucking blank. Let me see. Yeah, I'm drawing a fucking blank. My bad. Not Bloodsport. The other one that was just like Bloodsport. Damn it.
I was gonna say, you're fucking killing me, dude. The other one that was just like Bloodsport.
Yeah, my bad. I'm drawing a massive blame. Okay, alcohol's getting to me.
Mike Vanek says Bolo.
No, but that was a good one too.
Bruce Lee versus Rey Mysterio. That would be cool. Or like Jackie Chan versus Rey Mysterio. Jackie Chan versus Will Ospreay. Fuck, he can still do that now.
Okay, so my dumbass and my big ass brain fart was getting two of the same fucking actors in the same movies mixed up. So
It was Kickboxer, wasn't it?
It was Kickboxer.
Well, I mean, in the second Kickboxer was Sasha Mitchell, who everybody knows better as Cody from Step by Step.
Right.
So, I mean, have the Code Man.
Yeah.
Like, dude,
that dude couldn't act, but
hey, fuck off, dude. Dude, the Code Man. No, fuck that. Cody was one of the greatest characters in history.
Okay, I mean, Jason Momoa versus The Rock. I have a feeling that's gonna happen.
I don't know if they get Jason Momoa.
Well, I mean, if you think of it, okay, so let's look at the DC universe right now. The Rock is about to release a movie called Black Adam, which is a prominent DC villain. Jason Momoa is Aquaman. They're in the same universe. It's gonna happen, Lenny.
Yeah, but that's not a match. But I get what you're saying. Like, you could take the movie and make it a match.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you could take any serious movie and make it a comedy, what would you make?
Okay, how serious? Like total drama?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be Schindler's fucking List or anything, but, you know.
Well, like, if you could make that a comedy, like, fuck you, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like, I remember the first time my dad made us watch that movie. I was 13 or 14. And my dad, like, made us watch that movie. And, like, it was just so heavy.
Yeah, it was.
Like, so heavy and so good. Like, everything about Schindler's List is wonderful. Other than, you know, the theme.
I'm still mad today that I've ever watched the movie The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I'm still fucking pissed I watched that movie.
Matthias says Red Dawn.
I forgot that was kind of a... Well, you had a bunch of, like, comedy people in that, though.
No, who?
Well, wasn't... It was Patrick Swayze, right?
Patrick Swayze was not a comedy guy yet.
Okay, that's true.
Patrick Swayze didn't become funny until he got older.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Vanek hit us with a good classic on an action match, and we'll get back to that. John Wayne versus Freddie Blassie.
Yeah, you gotta get this homosexual out of this ring. I'll do it for you.
Well, you see there, Pilgrim, when you pay homage to the Duke, you gotta put some emphasis in it, you little pansy.
So tell me, do you remember? Apparently, John Wayne died with like 20 pounds of shit in his colon. From like undigested meat.
Yeah, red meat.
God damn.
Dude, the man lived large and ate nothing but steaks all night. By the way, I'm still trying to answer your question. I'm stalling out a little bit.
That's okay.
Okay, being as he's very topical right now, it comes to mind first for some reason. 7 pounds with Will Smith.
I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude, it's an incredible movie. I forget the lead actress's name in it, but essentially she needs a heart transplant. And Will Smith plays this character who he was drunk driving and he wrecked and he killed his son. So, and he could have been saved if they got him the organs.
Okay.
So, and they couldn't. So he essentially decides to donate his body to be the ultimate organ donor, and then kills himself in such a manner that leaves his heart, his liver, she needed a liver. That's why it was 7 pounds, because the liver weighs 7 pounds. And essentially he dies in such a way that he can donate all these organs upon his death. Like he goes around, he's a wealthy man. For some reason he got off or whatever, and he's very wealthy. Literally just goes around meeting these candidates for surgery and these people on the transplant list, and doesn't tell them who he is or why. He just kind of comes into their life and just becomes prominent. And then when he dies, he donates all his organs.
I would hate this movie.
Heavy fucking movie, dude. Heavy. And it was one of the first times you really saw Will Smith have to act. Like, don't get me wrong, he did a great job in everything he did. Bad Boys was fun. Independence Day is the shit. You know, all of those action movies and comedies and stuff. But when he started swinging at dramas, that was when we really found out what this guy could do.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, obviously, if you could tell a trend here, I cannot do sad movies. I don't like them. You know, maybe they're a little too real for me. I don't know. Just, you know, I don't like having that little part of my emotion triggered. I don't like it.
It might be Audrey Dunn, Jordan. I'm not sure, but if you look that up, thank you. I appreciate it. I get what you're saying, Madam J, but like I said, he donated a slew of organs. It's just this was the last chick that he found that he was donating said organ to. So he went and basically she was the final member of his list that when he went and offed himself that she got that.
Damn, dude. So how would we make that a comedy? can we
well, I mean, just make it more slapstick. Like everything about their interactions, make it funnier. Make him a goofball. Make him awkward to where she's kind of annoyed by this guy, but there's a charm about him that she just likes, so she can't kick him out. You know, she can't get rid of him. Like he's too nice, or she's a kind person because she's down, and helping somebody else makes her feel better about her life. And then all of a sudden, like, everything still happens, but it's funny.
I'm glad you're paying attention, Jordan. No, we're talking about 7 pounds.
Yeah, we have moved on way past Bruce Willis.
Matthias, zombie? The zombie Will Smith going around giving out organs that are falling out of his body.
Right, like he's still that mentally aware zombie, like iZombie or one of those movies, or show type things, or Santa Clarita Diet. But he knows he's gonna rot and fall apart. So before he does, he just goes and donates his organs.
Yeah, but not only is he zombie Will Smith, he's Fresh Prince of Bel-Air zombie Will Smith.
Right, he's Will Smith, like.
and also starring Martin Lawrence, because why not?
Dude, I loved Martin as a show. I really, really did.
I did too.
Like, I loved all the when Fox started bringing, you know, quote unquote black entertainment, like when they started trying to reach out and diversify, as it were, and they brought in like Martin, Living Single, what was their NYPD Blue knockoff? New York Undercover.
Oh yeah. I liked Living Single until I got older and I realized that Queen Latifah was just really annoying.
She was annoying, but I forget the girlfriend's name, but Overton and
Maxine, I think.
Maxine, yeah, not Khadijah, but yeah, Maxine. Like, I love their dynamic.
Yeah. Living Color, yeah, definitely.
In Living Color was where I was going to end on that.
Yeah.
Was, of course, that was, in my opinion, still the greatest sketch comedy show of all time. Maybe only beaten by early Mad TV.
Madam J says, try making The Matrix a comedy. I might be able to stay awake for more than 20 minutes of the film. Here's where I can see with The Matrix being a comedy. Just give it the Rick and Morty kind of treatment.
No, don't do anything with Rick and Morty. Fuck Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty sucks.
I just meant like the just the slapstick in your face comedy. And that would make The Matrix more palpable.
It pisses me off so bad that people sit there and try to tell me, oh, well, you don't understand Rick and Morty because you're not intelligent. To which I usually respond, don't you live with your parents? Like, like
You're not cultured enough to understand other good cartoons. Rick and Morty.
well, I mean, people sit there and try to make it sound like Rick and Morty is just so intelligent and so. And I get that sometimes the references are intellectual, but for the most part, it's fucking Family Guy with nerd jokes.
And a little more shock comedy. A little more.
A little more.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah, definitely more.
Than Family Guy.
So I'm not going to ask you this question, but I'll ask this. Out of all the adult cartoons that were out there, not including The Simpsons, because The Simpsons were the OG, which one holds up the best?
Holds up?
Holds up the best. So we have a whole slew of shit. We got Family Guy, we got South Park, we got American Dad, Futurama, we got God, everything. Dude, throw a dart. You'll find a crazy adult cartoon.
Far and away, Futurama. Like, it's not even close. And here's why. South Park stays topical. They try to make fun of everything going on in the world. Is their thing. Like, whatever is happening recently, whatever they can poke fun at now, they're going to do it. And they're still doing it. And props to them for doing so. Like, they are number 2 in the longevity fight. Because Family Guy got canceled for a time.
So I got to cut you off real quick. Hey, Jordan, go take a nap. So thank you for paying attention once again. We said at the beginning, The Simpsons are excluded from this because they are the OGs.
Well, and that's just going to be my obvious answer.
Right. So,
like, clearly, the wall behind me is not a dead giveaway or nothing. The 3 fucking tattoos that I show off, pretty constantly are not a dead fucking giveaway. Like, of course, The Simpsons are going to be my automatic pick, but I get where you're going with this. But like I said, Futurama, and here's why. Let me go ahead and eliminate others real quick. Okay, I already knocked off South Park. Family Guy. Garbage. Straight up. Like,
usually.
Well, the thing about it is, don't get me wrong, they did some funny stuff, and for the era of non-stop offensive humor, they reigned supreme for a time. They really, really did. But let's be real here. They bombed out. Like, and I don't even know if Family Guy's still on. It doesn't matter.
It is.
But the moment that fucking they killed Brian, and then due to public fucking blowback, they brought him back, was the moment I lost all respect for Seth MacFarlane as a creator. Because he bowed.
Okay.
Because he made a call, it was the wrong one, and instead of trying to find a way to make that work, he fucking bowed. All right. Mike Vanek, I will address you because I keep seeing you post King of the Hill. I adore King of the Hill. I love King of the Hill. My wife despises King of the Hill. But my mom was so into King of the Hill that it was a special thing between us. But as far as holds up today, the problem is so many people, instead of just thinking Hank is a bit of adult conservative who learns a different point of view in episodes, they're going to think of him as a hate-filled jerk.
Hey,
and that...
You know who is so close to Hank Hill that I know? Old Man Dan.
Without the Texas accent.
Yeah. Old Man Dan is pretty much Hank Hill.
Okay.
I'm going to start calling him that for now on.
But I mean, I adore King of the Hill. Adore it.
These are good.
Daria. Actually, well done, Matthias. Daria would probably do better now than it did back then.
Especially with like the social media context and stuff, I think it would too.
Madam J, Boondocks.
I love the Boondocks.
Adore the Boondocks. adore the Boondocks. However, I think somebody would sit there and say a bunch of white supremacists wrote the Boondocks. Now, what would be funny is the fact that it's written by black people bashing on black people. Like basically taking the lowest common denominator and the stereotypes and making total fun of it. And I think it is gorgeous.
I
love the Boondocks.
Speaking of that, so you know what? One of my friends and coworkers is a black gentleman, and I started to put up a fuss about how the Cleveland show in Cleveland was voiced by a white dude, and then he stopped me and he goes, yo, Mr. B, I gotta tell you, black folks don't care. Don't worry about it. I'm like, okay, you said it. You said it.
The Cleveland show was my favorite of the Seth MacFarlanes. I was so mad it was so short.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I adored Cleveland.
He had a vulnerability to him.
You didn't even know he had a son. You didn't know he had a past life before Quahog. And then they just throw this whole whirlwind around him, and it's so good. So good. Outside of the fact that there was a stupid bear in it. No, I agree, Madam J. That's what I'm saying. Aaron McGruder is a black dude. And I used to have the DVDs of the Boondocks, or I borrow them from my boy. And before, streaming was a real thing. And I used to love his comments on the episode beforehand. Like when you play a more controversial episode, he'd have about a minute to 2 minute, like where he'd be like, look, here's what we're talking about. Here's how people took it. People are stupid. They should shut the fuck up. In a much more polite and elegant way. Lenny, I never got into Cowboy Bebop because I know it's an anime. And I'm just not into anime. I've tried. It's not for me. Props to those who like it. Some of them have great stories. Of course, I loved Akira. Mm-hmm. But, Beavis and Butthead does not hold up.
It does not. If you watch the old episodes, they don't really translate well modernly. We're getting a new Beavis and Butthead soon, which is going to be interesting.
Well, and it's updated. They've aged.
They've aged, huh?
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. It is them at the age they would be now.
Oh, this is going to be very interesting.
Like, they released a screenshot of it, and they're all old and fat and in the hospital and shit.
Well, let's just hope it's not as bad as, say, Jackass Forever.
You know what? My only complaint with Jackass Forever was that there was just so much dick in it. Like, every time I turn around, fucking Steve-O's dick's out. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, I'm pretty progressive. I don't care. I'm in a band with Dave Bell. Like, speaking of which, Madam J, DM me, because there's something I need to talk to you about.
Dave Bell's dick?
Well, it involves my band, which ergo probably involves Dave Bell's dick.
Hey, what's up, Al Baker? How you doing, buddy?
Al Baker, what's up, man? Been a minute.
You should watch Rising of the Shield Hero, a newer anime, but it is phenomenal. Oh.
Happy anniversary, you guys. Thank you for spending it with us for some fucking reason.
Well, awesome. I mean, Jill and I are at Denny's. We'll go get that Grand Slam and hopefully get a Grand Slam when you get home, too.
Or get the Super Bird.
Have you heard?
Don't. I will fucking hang up.
All right, I won't.
So anyway, going back to the original point. Futurama holds up best because it is a bunch of stupidity with a very beautiful, congruent story. Mm-hmm. And they never lose sight of that. And there are moments that stupid cartoon will just make you bawl your eyes out. And there are also moments that'll make you laugh your ass off. Like, it is so beautifully done. And the fact they tried to reboot it and pulled the plug on it quick as fuck made me happy. Because they realized we have made a terrible mistake. And now supposedly they're going to try it again. We'll see.
Okay. Okay. Whew. Okay, so what was the question? I feel like I'm so far off base.
You would ask me
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
which adult cartoon do you think stands the test of time?
Okay. Oh, man. I don't even have an answer for that just because I love your answer for Futurama personally.
Thank you.
I love Futurama myself. Um, I would love to see American Dad, just because of the political climate of America over the last few years.
God,
I would have loved to see them touch on that a little bit more and always make Stan look like a big bumbling idiot because of it.
but Stan was a big bumbling idiot. See that's part of my issue too, is I despise what sitcoms and even adult cartoons, including The Simpsons, have done to the image of the dad.
Yeah.
Like they have just made us idiots. Like if you're the dad, quote unquote, head of household, you're just a dumb fucking workhorse who makes money for the family and does dumb shit.
Al Baker says Futurama should have remained finished. They shouldn't have tried rebooting it, in my opinion. That's going to be debatable, Al. I mean, maybe it's going to come out and maybe it's going to be good. Like, they did that with Animaniacs. And in my opinion, I thought Animaniacs was awesome just because of how topical and modern it was. I mean, was it as funny as the original Animaniacs? No, but it became relevant.
But that's Animaniacs.
Right.
Like it's the theme of it is my point. Like in the end, Futurama was not. That was what was beautiful about Futurama, is the fact that it took place, 1,000 years away from us currently.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't have to remain topical.
Ah, okay.
So they could just tell these bullshit stories and really invest you in the characters and the dumb shit they're doing. So for them to, we'll see. I'm with you. I believe in leaving well enough alone, but because of how much I loved Futurama, I'll give it a crack. Like, why not?
Okay. So when Ralph first noticed that his penis was growing larger and staying erect longer, he was delighted, as was his wife. But after several weeks, his penis had grown to nearly 20 inches. Ralph became quite concerned, so he and his wife went to see a prominent urologist. After an initial examination, the physician explained to the couple that though rare, Ralph's condition can be cured through corrective surgery. How long will Ralph be on crutches? The wife asked anxiously. Crutches? Why would he need crutches? Responded the surprised doctor. Well, said the wife, you are planning to lengthen Ralph's legs, aren't you?
So what, we're just telling jokes now?
Whatever. I just wanted to throw one out there. I think it's
all right. We'll tell you what. Entertain the masses for a moment. I'm gonna catch a reload and take a leak because it's the We Got Nothing episode, and then I will hit you with another idiotic question.
All right. So as he's going to do that, a penguin was driving one afternoon when his car broke down. Luckily, he was near a mechanic, so he pushed his car to the mechanic shop. The mechanic looked at the car and told the penguin, it's going to be a while, so why don't you go across the street to the shopping mall and come back in an hour? Since when is an hour a while? Anyways, so the penguin went to the shopping mall and looked around for a while, ate some ice cream, returned to the mechanic's shop. As he walked up to the mechanic, said, well, it looks like you blew a seal. The penguin giggled and said, oh no, that's just ice cream. Ha. All right. Stupid adult jokes for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode is sponsored by the adult-only Dirty Joke Book, Uncensored Edition. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is no less than 700 pages of stupid and ridiculous adult jokes.
See, and here I am a little mildly disappointed in you, Mr. Black.
By the way, this episode is also sponsored by the Collector's Dicks.
And you've redeemed yourself.
Yeah. Thank you, Harshaw Smith, Solomon King, and Najee Morgan for your gigantuous, bobacious, whatever. Just giant dicks. Okay, here we go. Anyways, what do you got?
So, a woman has decided upon herself that her husband's away on business too much, and she decides to take on a lover. Mm-hmm. So one day, while she's going at it with him, her son walks into the room. Kind of freaking out, not knowing what to do, she throws her son in the closet. Well, right about then, she hears, "Honey, I'm home." Decides to throw her lover in the closet with her son, too, just, because she has no what else to do. So the son and the lover stand in the closet, and the son goes, "Wow, it's dark in here." And the guy goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I have a baseball." Guy goes, "Yeah, that's nice." Kid goes, "You want to buy it?" Guy's like, "How much?" $100.
Oh.
$100? Like, that's ridiculous. Well, I can ask my dad if that's a good price. No. So he gives him $100. A couple weeks later, same situation happens again. We find ourselves in the same moment. Kid stuffed in the closet with the lover. The lover's like, "Wow, it's dark in here." Kid's like, "Yeah, I got a baseball glove." And the lover's like, "Oh, God damn it. How much you want for it?" $200. $200? I could ask my dad. Okay. Here's $200, kid. So about a week later, the dad decides he wants to invite his son out for a game of catch. So, son, go get your ball and glove. Let's go play catch. "Well, I can't, Dad. I sold him." He's like, "Oh, that's cute. My son learned to make a little money, a little entrepreneur." "Okay, cool, son. Well, how much money did you make off him?" $300. $300? You ripped some kid off for $300? And despite the kid's protest, the dad hurls him into the car and says, "We're going to take you down to church and confess." And he takes him down to the local Catholic church, throws him in the confessional and says, "I'll be back in an hour." Kid stands up, brushes himself off, says, "Huh. It's dark in here." Priest says, "Hey, now, don't you start with that shit again."
That's very good. That's very good.
I've known that joke since I was like 16.
And that now I know that joke, so thank you for that.
Dude, I got a million. Me and my boys, when we were probably in our early 20s, there were times we'd come down to LB when we lived in Sac, and we just stand around and smoke weed in the kitchen. After a while, I get tired of everybody being quiet, so I just drag everybody. I just kind of step into the middle of the circle, and I'd pop off with a joke. Usually that one. And then next thing you know, for the next 30, 40 minutes, we just trade jokes. Mm-hmm. Like, everybody just tell all their old, stupid jokes. And I don't know, I feel that's a lost art, with all our social media memes and whatnot. Like, the art of a good joke.
You're right.
Delivering a punchline.
You're right. So, it is a lost art. Like, I'm not as smooth as a talker as, most people that I know, but like, that was one of those things. Like, I think off the top of my head, I know like 8 jokes.
Well, first of all, you're smoother than most people you know.
Right.
You're just not smoother than me.
Okay, that's fair.
And Madam J.
Nobody's smoother than that voice.
Oh, yeah, that's an incredible voice. Like, it's a practiced art, dude. Don't get me wrong. Oh, I'll tell you in pre-production what stupid plan I have.
Oh, my God. Hank Hill is in the chat.
Oh, what's up, old man Dan?
All right. So, this guy, he was petitioning the court to have his recent marriage annulled, okay? So, on what grounds, questioned the judge. This court does not take annulments lightly. Non-virginity, replied the quarterback. When I married her, I thought I was getting a tight end, but instead I found I married a wide receiver. Ha, ha, ha.
You didn't mention he was a quarterback till too late.
That was, that's how it was written, so yeah.
There's the problem when you read out of a book.
So, Mr. Dan, what's going on, old man Dan? How you doing, buddy? You still there? What's on your mind, Dan?
All right, so while we'll find out what's up with old man Dan, I would like you to take these 5 people we know. You got a pen handy?
Oh, shit. This is going to be ridiculous. All right. Yeah, go ahead.
What show would be complete without the hostess with the mostest, the joke smith who makes you choke shit, Madam J, Mike Vanek, Trip Rogers, Danica Bloodwind,
Okay.
and representing the Nothing But Losers camp, Martina Bell. Now give me a movie or show premise with this cast of characters.
3 guys, a girl, and a pizza place. Hosted by Brazers.
I don't want an already made show. I want you to create a show using those characters.
Oh my god. All right, okay, so all right, so Danica Bloodwind and Martina, they're going to be the burnouts. They're going to be the gothic girls in high school. Mike Vanek's going to be the drug dealer that sells them weed. Dave, you're going to be the valedictorian in high school.
I'm not even in the show, but okay.
You said the hostess with the mostest. You.
I'm a host, sir. The hostess would be Madam J.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, you said you were in the show.
No, I didn't. I said the hostess with the mostest, Madam J, Mike Vanek, Trip Rogers, Danica Bloodwind, and Martina.
Oh, okay. Okay, now I gotta alter that a little bit. Okay, so it's gonna be a teen drama starring people who look like how they look exactly right now, because everybody in a teen drama looks 35.
But they're not. But they are who they are. But they're teenagers in the show.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So, like I said, Martina and Danica Bloodwind, they're the burnouts. Mike Vanek is the one who sells them weed and gets in trouble by the cops. Trip Rogers is the cops. And Madam J is the influencer and the sarcastic one that causes the drama.
Okay.
I did not fail. I put you in a good role, Madam J, so no, I did not fail. So, what are we going to call this one? We're going to call this one Glory Days.
Glory Days.
Yeah, Glory Days. All right. Okay.
I liked your plot and premise, but I would have went with Martina and Danica are the high school twittering girls that like they're not burnouts, they're twittering girls. Mike Vanek is the history teacher who totally sucks at his job. He teaches heavy metal history and nothing else, and that's why they love him.
So every episode is going to have a Mike Vanekism where, there's going to be a teacher walking in the room and he's going to be under the desk, smoking weed. He's like, oh, sorry.
No, he wouldn't be under the desk. He'd come out the supply closet. It's one of those things but they never tell you.
Yeah.
There's always smoke billowing out the supply closet, or For whatever reason, he smokes out the class gerbil or some shit.
Yeah, more like Shaggy and Scooby or stoners, but they never actually imply it.
Right. But Mike Vanek's always like, whenever you come into his lecture, it's like, so in 1988, Exodus formed, and
Wow.
only because my high school is 2 blocks from the beach, you miss valedictorian by .03.
Oh.
That's fair. See, and Madam J is the principal. Like, she's the Mr. Feeney.
Oh, okay. I like that. I like that.
Like, you know, she's the principal or the counselor.
I mean,
Like, it just tells them how horrible they are all the time in such a funny way that they don't even realize they're horrible. They just think, you know, she's funny.
but does she tie him up and spank him? I mean, is that part of the?
No, wrong show.
Oh, okay,
Wrong
okay,
show.
Okay.
You can catch that at April 23rd at the Bungalow Bunnies Do Burlesque Disney Dinner Theater at Splash in Modesto. Tickets are $25. Go to the link on the Bungalow Bunnies Facebook page for tickets, or Madam J will post it in the chat. Sorry if I fucked your date up, but I was trying.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I mean, you gave me a revamp of my idea. Let me give me 1 second. Let me think of 5 people. I want to have you do the same thing.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Okay.
No, like, I'm thinking of commercials to do for this show. Like, and one that's stuck in my head is Boss Sauce. And it's like the weakest hot sauce ever, but we make it sound all awesome.
It's as strong as Tapatio.
Can you even eat Tapatio?
Yeah, dude. I eat hot stuff all the time. I'm just not trying to eat like the fucking, the crazy stuff that they have on the Wing Show.
Well, yeah, but like you tell me like fucking Frank's is hot to you and Cayenne is ruthless.
When I say hot, I mean good. I like the taste of it.
Well, you told me that was like your limit.
No. I don't want to do like sriracha or any of that shit. I don't like that stuff.
I think sriracha's milder than Tapatio.
Is it?
I think so. To my palate, it's more garlicky and sweet than it is fucking peppery and spicy.
Okay.
Wow, Madam J had a Vanek-like teacher in high school. He taught geography and we talked all shite music. All right.
Let's see. I just need a couple ladies here. Give me. Okay, so.
Let me try your Thai chili pepper water, dude. We'll film it.
Yeah, just don't give it to me. I got some hot soup from the Chinese food place today, and it was so spicy, but oh so delicious.
I love hot and sour soup.
Yeah, hot and sour.
I love it. I mix it with my rice and go to war. I love Thai chili peppers. I used to make a really good Thai chili plum sauce for my wings.
All right, Lunchbox, give me a movie. Give me a movie starring Old Man Dan, Dave Bell, Harshaw Smith, your wife, and Ellie Von Grimm. I don't know, Al Baker. Where does Van Halen fit into the show idea?
In a world where things have gone awfully awry.
Panama! Dun, 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 Panama.
And the only hope for our survival from this corrupt government is PWI's 501 Harshaw Smith. Harshaw Smith plays Duke Blades, savior of the world. Starring Jen Ussery as the president of the world.
I hate everything.
I just want to blow up everything. Okay, who else do I have? Harshaw Smith, Jen.
Old Man Dan, Dave Bell, and Ellie Von Grimm.
The only woman that understands Duke Blades is his gothic girlfriend, Ellie Von Grimm.
Yeah.
And I'm not even changing her name because that's not even her real name. And watch as her and Duke Blades guide each other through a world oppressed by the chief of staff, Old Man Dan. And Dan's like the serious like general that's just like we're gonna nuke everything because we hate everything.
I, I got a rant about that in a minute, but go ahead and finish your thought.
And Dave Bell is like the stoner ass sidekick who turns out to be like the key to everything in the end. Like he's the real chosen one. But Duke Blades has been trying to fucking keep him alive the whole like limping along with him, like keeping him out of danger. And it turns out Dave Bell's the most important person in the movie.
Yeah, Dave Bell's the dude who's like, he's like, whoa, what if we did this and it works
Every time.
every time?
Well, no, like, dude, I'm gonna tell you something, dude. That's like how it really is hanging out with Dave Bell. Like Dave Bell is, as Martina put it, a perfect cross between Keanu Reeves and Tommy Chong.
I could see that.
And dude, if you're ever with him when like you say something super hyper intelligent or even remotely profound and he's drunk, and he'll look at you and go, "Whoa." It's just like Neo off the Matrix, dude. Like you will just lose your shit laughing. But that being said, Dave Bell is not an unintelligent man by any sense of the word. And outside of his love of perversion and, getting loaded, Dave Bell's a really normal dude. Like Dave
Outside
Bell
of
is
all
so
that stuff.
normal. I'm just saying, like, Dave Bell is an incredible womanizer. Dave Bell is one of the craziest fucking trash people you will ever meet. Dave Bell is also extremely normal as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, if you just really talk to Dave Bell, he is just your average dad busting his ass to take care of his family, dude. Like, he just looks like that and talks like that.
It's kind of like me. Except, I'm not in an open relationship, so.
No, because you look like a normal dude.
That's fair.
Like,
That's fair.
That's
fair.
You might dress like a teenager, but
Oh, fuck you. Dress like a teenager. At least most of my t-shirts have sleeves, Dave.
the reason my t-shirts don't, dude, things wind up in the fucking suns out, guns out pile. I'm sorry. When you do yard work and don't hire people to do it, I'm sorry. Or your management company doesn't hire people to do it. It's nice to be out there with the suns out and the guns out getting a little tan. At least I'm not pasty white. I turn my camera down, sir. You're glowing in the dark. Like, Hoobastank really was talking about you? Because, like, you're crawling in the dark when you fucking glow and then you bump your toe and fucking can't reach the light switch.
Well, I like to work inside. Thank you very much.
I work inside, too. I just happen to do manual labor while I do it.
Yeah, anyways, besides that, one of the rants I wanted to go on is every movie from the 70s all the way up until at least the mid-2000s, why is every single police chief an angry black dude? Not that I'm against that, but it's such like a stereotype that just... It's the gift that just keeps on giving. They're always just an angry black dude.
Because at the time, first of all, it showed a black man in the position of power.
Which is great, but they're always angry.
Wouldn't you be angry if you were fucking having to run a police force and deal with whatever renegade cop was in that movie? I mean, dude, fucking Carl Winslow shot a kid.
I mean, Last Action Hero is the top of the parody chain of this.
I was gonna say, like, you can't count Last Action Hero because the point was to parody everything, but I also get how you can count Last Action Hero because that was making it the point.
Yeah. And then we take it a step further when we go to 21 Jump Street with Ice Cube as an angry black captain. Police Academy. Yes, thank you, Madam J.
Police Academy was so awesome.
Wait, was that an angry black dude? I can't remember. Or was that a
No,
white dude?
no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Okay, okay.
Captain Mauser was not an angry black dude.
But that was the early '80s, though.
Well, you said from the 70s through the 90s.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Okay, that's fair.
But to be fair, it worked better because he had that fucking set. Everybody, either they had to be an angry black dude or they had to be a miniature Italian-looking guy.
Yeah. Dude, the negotiator. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that out. I just know it was just one of those things I noticed, like, watching any type of like cop action movie, there was just an angry black captain every time.
Well, just think of how many fucking stupid cop action movies came out from then to then.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like Die Hard, Lethal Weapon, and all the subsequent sequels. Fucking, I mean, those are your best ones. Fucking Rush Hour.
Even a few years ago, Chips had an angry black captain too.
To be fair, though, Chips is a remake.
Yeah, but still.
And not only is it a remake, it's a remake of a show.
Mm-hmm. And it's hilarious.
You know what? I never watched it.
You need to, man. You need to give it a shot. It's a movie that needs a sequel and is probably never going to get one.
You know what? I love the Baywatch fucking movie, so.
There you go. There you go.
Oh, dude, The Rock was killer.
Yeah. Oh, speaking, because you were talking about having like a bunch of wrestlers in a movie. McGruber. You ever see McGruber?
We don't talk about McGruber.
Why?
Because it was fucking horrible.
I just love the whole like 5 or 10 minute montage of him rounding up all of these badass like pro wrestlers from the WWE at the time. You got Chris Jericho looking like a super jacked son of a bitch, and you got the Big Show and Mark Henry and the Great Khali and like all these big ass like badass dudes, and then they all just die in a van.
See, my personal favorite was the Reno 911 movie, where The Rock was fucking the badass and he blows himself up within like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I just love that. The only guy that could have said, "Oh, whoa, you gotta get your hands on this bitch. It's slippery." Boom, and it's just like, wow.
He does the same thing to himself with Samuel L. Jackson and the
other
guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was great because they play one of the few examples of a perfect song in fucking My Hero by the Foo Fighters when they get ready to jump off that building. And like, you think they're going to make it, and all of a sudden they just hit the fucking ground.
Al Baker also says, hot take, Terminator 2? Was there an angry black captain in Terminator 2? I forget. I totally forgot about that.
I'm trying to remember the captain's name.
Yeah.
Or the captain. Like, I remember the psychologist.
Yeah. I just remember all the good parts of the movie.
Dude, what was a bad part of that?
Yeah, that's true.
Terminator 2 is the fucking shit.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, the only reason 1 is better is because you get to see Sarah Hamilton's boobs.
Oh, he says more on the cop theme. Got it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Insert yourself into a role of a popular TV show.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to insert myself into the role of Dexter. Not as Dexter, but like somebody who befriends Dexter. Somebody who happens upon him. Not the
Madam J, when you say the nanny, are you Fran Drescher?
Ooh. I like Fran Drescher's voice too. I mean, people thought it was annoying because it was high pitched and screechy or whatever. Like, I thought it was sexy.
Dude, I didn't love her in The Nanny. But when she was Jack in Jack with Robin Williams,
Mm.
she was fucking smoking.
Mm-hmm. She's still smoking now.
Yeah, no, she's a gorgeous woman. But like for whatever reason, like Fran the nanny didn't do it for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like Fran Drescher playing the role of Jack's friend's mom, hitting on what she didn't realize was a 10-year-old because he looks 40. Like she was fucking banging.
Okay, so I didn't think to put myself in like a leading role or something. I thought it was just like putting myself as a side character.
You don't either or. But I want it to be an existing role.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Like you're like, oh well, I'm somebody who befriends Dexter. No. Like, for example,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like if we're to take the cast of Friends, you're Matthew Perry or Joey Tribbiani.
Oh man, okay.
Or Ross, or
All right, you know what? If I'm gonna, this might go over your head a little bit because it's not really your thing. But if I had to put myself in a role, I would make myself Nightwing from the show Titans.
Okay.
You know, someone who's smart, someone who's very keen on details, someone who can fight. Always gets the hot chick, that kind of. He's the cool dude.
Right. So you're gonna make yourself the cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Shut up, Madam J. That is why it's called acting, okay? That is why it's called acting. What about you, Mr. Lunchbox? Where can we see you? I can see you being a kingpin.
I would want to be Hank from Breaking Bad.
I mean, you look just like him.
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean,
like kind of.
I mean,
or if I was to take the lead, I could be fucking Heisenberg.
You could be. I was gonna say you could talk to me about your rock collection.
Well, see, like I said, I think Hank would be better because I could be that asshole cop who's kind of a dickbag, as our previously mentioned buddy Ellie Von Grimm posted one time about dudes like touching her tattoos and wanted to ask her about the meanings of them and shit. And so I commented like, "Oh, bro, like look at your gothic ass hair. You probably listen to like heavy metal bands. I love heavy metal too. My favorite bands are Five Finger Death Punch, Disturbed, and Slipknot. It just doesn't get any heavier than that."
Oh god.
And she was like, "Bro, you're bringing up past trauma here." And I was like, "Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'm not wearing a snapback. I'm wearing a beanie." And she was like, "Well, yeah, because you're not a douchebag." To which my response was, "No, but I could play one on TV." Like, I would love to play, like, okay, you really want to go back Slater from Saved by the Bell? Like, because I'm not jock looking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I can act like it. You know what I mean? Like, I can act like I'm athletic. I can act like I'm the superstar fucking flexing muscles and shit that I don't have and whatnot and, like, play it off.
Yeah.
It's just like when I do the Dave Bell, I'm his twin thing. I don't imagine we look like each other. I don't imagine that he looks like me. I imagine I look like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 6'4", thin as fuck, and nicely dark and tanned. Like, so when we do that switch, I act like him.
Right.
Which is not me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I would love to insert myself into that role. Joey Tribbiani. Joey being that womanizing fucking, like, stupid, dumb, but yet weirdly intelligent when it comes to the ladies. Like that.
Yeah.
like that's what I'm saying. Like, take that role that's not me that I could act like.
Mm-hmm.
And have fun with it.
Okay.
Randy from My Name is Earl.
Oh, Randy.
Dude, that guy is the most underappreciated actor in our time.
Have you seen him now?
Yeah, he looks phenomenal.
Woo, boy. Talk about a
But
makeover.
if he sat down on it, he could still look like a fat dude.
Sure.
Like he's got a power lifter's body.
Dude, you want to...
He's not yoked.
You want to...
He's big.
I don't know if you've seen it. It was a very underrated, undersold show. But there's a show out there also starring Hugh Laurie, Mr. House, called Chance. Also starring that guy.
Nuh-uh.
Dude, if you have Hulu, it still might be on Hulu. But go check it out. One hell of a show. I think it was only like 2 seasons. But it's... wow. Hugh Laurie and whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah, I always forget his name too. He's always Randy.
He is the most intense dude I have ever seen on so many roles. Yeah, check out the show. It's called Chance. It's a very fucked up drama.
Well, fuck.
Yeah. So, and basically, if you liked House at all, Hugh Laurie is House, but a little more devious.
Dude, I adored House.
Yeah. So you'll see what I mean if you ever get a chance to catch it. But it's, yeah, a really good show.
Okay.
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to say, I was going through the YouTube channel earlier, and I want to pat myself on the back a little bit. One of my Boss Reacts videos has surpassed over 5,000 views. What? That threw me for a loop.
I was going to say, and you didn't even know.
I didn't even know. I was just looking at stuff, and holy crap, dude. Yeah, I mean, the reviews were all pretty positive, and yeah, of course it was a Chucky video. It was topical for the time, as you pointed out, and of course it was. Yeah, there's still some other videos in there. Like I did a reaction to like a Nickelback video, and that has like 800 views, and I'm like, dude, how have I not seen this?
Because you don't check the fucking YouTube.
Well, I got better things to do, but I'm glad I did.
Like, I was surprised you didn't realize it was flying like that. Like I said, I saw it was up to like 1,500, and then right about the time Chucky came out, it was at about 3. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think the TV show really let it hit its stride, which is great because most of our YouTube videos don't have a ton of views. So, rolling across that, then going 5,000, blah, 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 blah. Like, what?
Right. It's like 12, 30, 100, 900, 5,000. What?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, that was fun. So just wanted to pat myself on the back a little bit. But, yeah, dude. So what do you got going on as we wrap up this episode?
Well, May 7th at Goldfield Trading Post in Sacramento, you can catch my band Nothing But Losers alongside Wednesday 13 on the 20 Years of Terror tour, where Wednesday 13 will be playing songs from Wednesday 13 from his days in Murder Dolls and everything he has done.
Nice.
Tickets are $21 a piece. We're joined by our buddies in No Silence, also from Modesto. And if you haven't seen No Silence yet, I haven't. They take the Welcome to the Freak Show approach. So, Welcome to the Freak Show alongside with Welcome to Your Favorite Horror Film on Stage makes for, we're bringing a 3-ring circus all the way to Sacramento. So, May 7th, get at me, get at JoJo, get at Martino. We got your tickets. We accept Venmo, PayPal, Facebook Pay, all that shit. Like, come at us. April 30th, I will be apparently announcing, hosting, and doing commentary for CWA's Taco Fest. We're going to be out there in Modesto at Taco Fest, eating tacos, calling wrestling, and doing some shit. May 1st, you can catch me in Dinuba, maybe solo, maybe with a team, I'm not even sure yet, hosting and commentating Blacklist Pro Wrestling at the Dinuba Football Club. We're moving outside to the outdoor soccer arena because we sold that bitch out last time.
Fuck yes.
And Brandon and I even had to put out all the chairs and we ran out.
Yep.
So we're moving it into the bigger venue. So, man, like CWA Blacklist Pro Wrestling,
Blowing up.
shit's getting crazy.
Uh,
Come join us.
That's right, my friend. To kind of echo your statement, I will be playing May 1st at the Goldfield Trading Post in Sacramento, as well, playing with video game power metal band Power Glove, and that's going to be amazing. I love that band so much, and I'm willing to give part of my, left thumbnail to be a part of that, and I am. Suburban Paranoia is playing that show, so that is on May 1st. I have tickets. Old Man Dan has tickets. Everybody in my band has tickets, so hit us up. Come see us May 1st. If you don't do that, go on out to, like he said, the Danuba Sports Club. Danuba Soccer.
The Danuba
Football Club, thank you, out there in Danuba, and go see Blacklist Pro Wrestling. I will be there May 7th for CWA California Wrestling Alliance it's in Atwater, I believe, yeah? Atwater.
Correct, Atwater Community Center.
Atwater Community Center. I will be there calling all the action with another commentator, because you will be busy that day.
Nick Newport.
That's right. What's up, Danica Bloodwind, you scallywag?
About time you showed up. Congratulations on your recent engagement. I'll let you know if I'm going to make it to the wedding, because I'd really like to, but I don't want my kid to ruin it.
Yeah, and then, God, what else do I have? Shit, all the other things I had for May got canceled, so I might just see you at the fucking Taco Fest in Modesto.
Well, that's at the end of April, but, I get you.
Yeah, so... Anyways, also June 11th, we are playing Ozzy's Backyard, which used to be called the Fuck COVID Backyard venue, and we will be headlining night 1 of the All Day Rager, hosted by your favorite person, Nicholas Azevedo, and we're playing with a bunch of bands, playing with Hellheart, playing with Gershock, playing with I don't have the flyer in front of me.
Dead Redwoods.
Dead Redwoods. Tracy's gonna be there. Yes.
That's your possible saving grace on why I may grace that venue that night.
Right. Yeah.
I can make Tracy carry me over the threshold style.
And there's gonna be like 8 other bands, but I will say Nick Azevedo has done it. He hasn't announced it yet, so I'm not going to announce it, but he has a very big regional band that he has actually booked for day 2 as their headliner, so I'm excited for him for that. So, but I can't announce it. I'll tell you later. So good for him. But anyways, yeah, there's stuff going on, stuff and things, and I have a tour. The middle of July, you may not hear from me for a little while, because I will be on tour. I'll be hitting up Toots Tavern in Crockett on July 15th. I'll be hitting up Barmageddon in Tulare on July 17th. I'll be hitting up the Tiki Bar in Costa Mesa 7/17. Still trying to find a venue in Vegas. We'll be hitting up the Booze Bar in Phoenix, Arizona. We're still looking for a venue in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and then
the Booze Bar.
The Booze Bar. Yep.
Play at my wedding. Oh, Danica Bloodwind's trying to get us to play at her wedding. Wait, which one of us?
Probably you. And then we're coming up and playing Cafe Colonial in Sacramento.
Damn, you almost sent people to the wrong city.
So. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Yep, summer's gonna get busy.
Yeah, buddy. The one I
like. She met you.
Oh. I don't know. We'll see. But ladies and gentlemen.
Oh wait, no, you're BLE. No, it's me.
Yeah, it's definitely you. So what are we trying to do next week, Lunchbox? Because
next week we will be showing you 10 wrestlers that you don't know that you should know, or that you might not know that you should know. Either way, we've got 10 wrestlers to debut and showcase for you on this show. Some may have done interviews with us before, some may have not. You never know. You never know. That's the beauty of being into underground wrestling. Now, The following week, we will be doing a best of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. So, if you got some special moments you want to see redone, please DM them to us. I hit Brandon with 4 awesome ones today. 5 awesome ones today. So we're piling up quick for that. We ain't going to drag it out too long, but we know there have been some moments we made you laugh, cry, or maybe just go, "Aww," throughout these 152 episodes. Please let us know. We'll bring it up.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of those fun episodes where it gives all the work to the boss. So, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So the best of Talking Shop with the Boss in the Box. Let us know what some of your favorite moments were, and we can dig them up from the archives and bring them to you. So there's 151 episodes. If they're not on video, they're in audio. So go hit up Spotify and let us know.
Yep, find it.
Yep.
Episode 23 is a personal favorite of mine, but I'm not trying to do a 25-minute clip while I recount the birth of my son.
Yeah, just go listen to it. It's beautiful. So with that being said, we could talk another 30 minutes about hospital beds being uncomfortable, but we'll just end the episode here. Or I'm sorry, not hospital beds. I mean that shitty couch that they have the dad sleep on while the lady is going through a tumultuous birth.
Exactly. And on that note, good night. God bless. Thank you for hanging with us for 151 episodes. And Brandon, don't say a word after this. Fuck.